Wants answers. He's also looking forward. He will be hosting a series of workshops with Florida leaders. It will focus on how to keep students safe.
This as the League of Women Voters is calling on state officials to do more than just talk. News 6's Nadine Yanis is live now at the Masonic Lodge in Winter Park, where a statewide vigil for students will be held in a few hours. But earlier, Nadine, you were in Brevard County, right?
I was, Matt. I was in Melbourne, where the League of Women Voters called for the Florida Constitution Revision Commission to make some action here when it comes to gun safety laws. This is a group that meets once every 20 years, and they have the power to put anything up for a vote on the ballot in November. And the League of Women Voters today say that they should put a statewide ban on assault weapons on that ballot.
As a mom of children who are coming through the public school system, I believe that stricter gun laws are imperative.
It was a call for action from the League of Women Voters in Brevard County today.
Doing nothing is not an acceptable response.
Calling for a statewide ban on all semi-automatic weapons and large-capacity magazines following the Parkland shooting, which took the lives of 17 students and teachers at Stoneman Douglas High School last week.
Just a week ago, they were planning their proms. They were planning their get-togethers and their parties, and today they are on buses headed up to Tallahassee to speak as adults against the mass shooting in Florida and the deaths of their student fellow mates.
Raising their voices and their signs outside the Florida Constitution Revision Commission. This is a group that meets once every 20 years of 37 appointed members to hear from Floridians on possible changes to the Constitution on a Road to the Ballot public hearing tour.
They wield an immense amount of power.
The League of Women Voters president calling on the group to add the semi-automatic weapons ban on the ballot this November.
We are hopeful that they will listen to this message. They are on a listening tour to hear what is of importance to Floridians throughout the state, and right now this is at the top of the list.
So today I asked the CRC spokesperson if this is a possibility, if we could see a vote like this on a weapons ban in November, and they say that is not one of the 37 proposals the commission has already dwindled down. When I asked if it could be added, she told me she couldn't speculate. But League of Women Voters isn't stopping there. They're also pushing a call to Tallahassee. I reached out to all 37 of our state leaders that represent all of Central Florida. We're going to hear their response on this issue in my story tonight at 6 o'clock. Matt, back to you.
Nadine, thank you. A 15-year-old who survived the shooting in Broward County is now being called a hero. Anthony Burgess was shot 5 times in last Wednesday's attack. Family says he was shot while trying to save others. Broward County Sheriff Scott Israel visited Burgess in the hospital yesterday. He says the teen is recovering but has a long road ahead with more surgeries needed. A GoFundMe account has been set up for the teen's family. They say he was able to save about 20 other students. It says he tried to close and lock a classroom door as the suspected shooter got closer. We have complete coverage on the school shooting in Parkland. For more info on how you can help and how to contact your elected officials, go to clickorlando.com.
A teen who prompted a nationwide manhunt is now in jail. Cocoa police say he turned himself in this morning in Georgia after being on the run for nearly 2 weeks. Cocoa police have been looking for the now 19-year-old since February 7th. That's when they say they found a 65-year-old man dead in a motel. Here's News 6's James Barbero.
He only just turned 19 years old yesterday. Now a Maryland teenager may never be going back home. He's expected to be brought to Brevard County, where he will face a murder charge.
How satisfying is it that the search is over?
It's great. We're very happy with the outcome.
Police say back on Tuesday the 6th, this is Josh Caravu checking into the Dixie Motel, where the body of 65-year-old Terry Hilliard was found the next morning. Police say the teenager was hitchhiking to South Florida to look for a job, and Hilliard picked him up. The Ocala man in Brevard County to watch the Falcon Heavy rocket launch. Police say after the murder, Caravu stole Hilliard's car and drove 3 hours south to Miami, where he was spotted at a South Florida gas station. He ditched Hilliard's car and soon boarded a plane back home to Maryland.
I know he was at home with his mother. From my understanding, she had no knowledge of what had happened.
Police then identified Caravu, and the nationwide search continued. This morning, police say close to Atlanta, the 19-year-old gave up running. Police say Caravu told a bus driver he was wanted, and the bus driver called police.
He told them that he was wanted, provided his information to the officers. From my understanding, they took him into custody.
He's expected to be brought back to Central Florida to face charges.
I do believe he was feeling the pressure from all the publicity we've been able to receive. Surveillance video was very paramount.
In Cocoa, I'm James Sparvero, News 6.
New details on the disappearance of an 11-year-old girl who was found hundreds of miles away in Georgia. Investigators say she was kidnapped by an Illinois man. They say she met the guy while playing on her PlayStation. The Orange County Sheriff says 24-year-old John Byrnes posed as a teenager on the game Minecraft, where the two talked through headsets. He says Byrnes drove from Illinois and picked the girl up in her East Orange County neighborhood Saturday night.
This individual was so convincing, he convinced this child to leave her home and meet him in a particular place, and he took her away from this area into the Macon, Georgia area.
Detectives say they were able to use the girl's phone to track them to a Holiday Inn Express yesterday afternoon. She was found alive and safe. Byrnes was arrested.
As News 6 continues to drive change, we have an update on a current roadblock. His name is Senator Rob Bradley. He has stalled this bill for 4 weeks now in the Senate Appropriations Committee. I reported on Friday how sources inside the Capitol told me Bradley may be using the texting and driving bill as a bargaining chip. So, of course, I tried contacting him every possible way. He will only respond via Twitter, and he finally attempted to answer some of my questions on Twitter over the weekend. Wanted to show you some. Here's a portion of it. My concerns and the concerns of many of my colleagues are grounded in our respect for the Constitution. Making this activity a primary offense creates the potential for a major increase in pretextual stops, and it opens the door for the government to review the contents of every Floridian's cell phone. Now, this bill is not a political bargaining chip, he goes on. Your sources, he's talking to me obviously, don't know me or my track record. I'm a consistent advocate for the protection of privacy rights of Floridians. Granted, Bradley has concerns, which of course can be addressed through debate and votes, just as it was in the House, which has debated, voted, and passed it through every committee. Now, the conversation did not end there. I pushed harder, and then things just got kind of weird. Let me show you. So I tweeted saying, so you are going to tell all of Twitter you did not, in fact, tell a fellow lawmaker to tell Richard Corcoran, he's the current House Speaker, you wanted appropriations to let the bill be heard. I want this on the record right now. And he responded. I want to be clear. This is the response from his Twitter account. To paraphrase the principle from Billy Madison, what you just tweeted is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent tweet were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Some lawmakers quote Lincoln, others choose Washington. Senator Rob Bradley chooses Billy Madison? Mr. Bradley, you realize Billy Madison is not a former president, I hope. He still has not answered the question. He also won't say why the Appropriations Committee, which is supposed to deal with the budget, is now threatening to kill a bill for completely separate reasons. We'll keep pushing for answers. Lisa.
Matt, thank you. A 425-acre brush fire is contained, Florida Forest Service says. The Poinsett fire is now 100% contained. The fire has been burning since yesterday when it quickly jumped from 15 acres to more than 400 in a few hours. Flames and smoke could be seen from State Road 520. This morning, fire officials tweeted this picture of a charred airboat. They say this was found where the fire started. Well, fans of a fast food chain are crying foul.
They're hangry. Why their favorite restaurant had to shut down hundreds of stores. Plus, a plane on a freeway and a caravan of emergency vehicles. Ahead at 5, what makes this emergency landing so different? Tom.
Take a look at radar tonight. Not a whole lot of rain in Central Florida. Just a few little speckles down here in Brevard County. I'll pinpoint those. Talk about the heat that is still on for tomorrow.
Also, kids playing in the street and neighbors' complaints and deputies. New at 5, how this scenario turned into an unexpected day. You're watching News 6 at 5, getting results. We will be right back.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Subway.
Together, we saw a problem.
I'm News 6 meteorologist Candace Campos. We are pinpointing a beautiful President's Day out here in Cocoa. Everyone out and enjoying their day off. And it looks like if you weren't able to get out and enjoy it, tomorrow will be another beautiful day. So let's pinpoint your weather forecast for folks who live or work out here in Cocoa. Temperatures tomorrow will be a little warmer than today. Highs today were in the 70s, highs tomorrow in the low 80s, up to about 81 degrees. Still looking mostly dry and mostly sunny. Stick around. Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells will have more on your full work week forecast coming up in minutes.
It's home insurance renewal season.
Live with Matt Austin, Lisa Bell, Julie Broughton. Weather with Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells and Meteorologist Candace Campos. This is News 6 at 5. Getting results.
An emergency landing on a freeway. Now, this has happened before plenty of times, but what happened after is a bit of a different story.
Is this the craziest thing you've ever done or what?
So instead of loading the single-engine Piper onto a flatbed trailer and driving it back, they opted to tow the plane back to the airport, which was about 4.5 miles. Turned out to be quite the show. A pickup towing the plane went at about the pace of a leisurely stroll. And when it came time to merge back onto the freeway, California Highway Patrol ran a traffic brake. As you can guess, the backup on the 101 was horrendous. Once onto the surface streets, crews often had to unhook the plane, wiggle it through by hand to get past traffic signs, mailboxes, and fences, sometimes with just inches to spare.
Well, anger, disappointment, and hungry. That is the reaction from Kentucky Fried Chicken fans as they showed up to get some food, but found the doors locked. "Sorry, we are closed" signs greeted diners. Today, the fast food chain says it was forced to close because of a chicken shortage.
It's a big chain, so it does seem unbelievable, really, that all the chicken, as farmers, surely there's enough chickens. I don't know.
So apparently that's a problem in England. It started over the weekend when the chain switched its delivery contract to DHL. DHL blamed the delivery delays on operational issues. 900 restaurants had to close. KFC has apologized for the inconvenience.
Well, for some kids, police and deputies can be scary, especially when they pull up unannounced in a squad car.
Yeah, so imagine the shock for a group of local teens playing basketball in the street on Saturday when Orange County deputies showed up. But as News 6's Clay Lepard reports, it's what happened next that has everyone talking.
Let's face it, when you see one of these pull up at your house, you expect the worst. But sometimes it's a good thing when your expectations are shattered.
It was really fun. Everybody was having a good time.
Cell phone video shows Orange County deputies playing basketball with these kids on Shrimp Street in the Oak Ridge neighborhood on Saturday.
The cops came and we all got scared, like, because they're police officers, right? And then they started playing basketball with us, which was crazy.
These kids say a neighbor called to complain they were playing in the street.
Nice shot. He talked to our neighbor and told them it's okay if they play here. It just they have to be safe.
Other neighbors tell us they don't mind the kids as long as traffic can get through. So the games continue in this arena these kids call home. With what happened on Saturday, giving this Cinderella team hope for the future.
The police cares, and they care about their kids, and they enjoy playing with us.
Those police officers, like, we'll never forget about them. Like, they'll always be, like, in the back of our heads, like, our minds and stuff. Like, that cool memory that we played basketball with police officers.
Bridging a gap between kids and cops, one game at a time. In Orange County, Clay Lepard, News 6.
Oh, nice three.
Oh, that's such good stuff. Yes. I love it. Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells, lots of people out playing basketball, bike rides, all of it's been good.
Nothing to be messed up unless you just can't take the heat.
Right?
Yeah.
I guess.
It's a little toasty out there.
It was today. Take a look at how we did. Normal daytime high this time of year would be 75 degrees, and today we jumped it all the way to 84. Now, it's not record heat. The record is 88 from back in 1962. That's a pretty good run for a record, but today we got within 4 degrees of that record. The overnight low this morning was 63, so 10 degrees above normal for the overnight low and 9 degrees above normal for the daytime high. It's just way too hot. Way too hot for February, but I know a lot of you really like it. Take a look at radar tonight. We're tracking a few little speckles of rain that have made it all the way up into southern Brevard County. Indian River City area, down to Port St. John's, all the way in across the interior here into Orange County. Here's Highway 50. There's Christmas right there. The Christmas Bithlo area, you might get a little spritz of rain. I really think most of this will fall apart long before it gets to Orange County. Once it leaves the ocean waters, tends to lose its mojo. But for now, there are speckles of rain that are out there. Rainfall rates are kind of on the low side, 1/10 of an inch to 1/3 of an inch. We were talking about this earlier. Take a look at the way things stack up on radar now. See the rain coming in? Kind of losing its mojo when it comes on shore, and future radar takes it, puts most of it way out west if it holds together at all. So just know that rain chances are not great. Right now, temperatures across the entire southeast, 75 in Little Rock, 73 in Nashville, 86 will do it in Tampa, and 79 in Orlando, 78 down there in Miami. The Orlando Health Camera has relative humidity at 64%. Wind is from the east at 18 miles per hour with the real feel of 81. Temperatures now 79 Orlando, 83 Leesburg, 80 in Sanford, 81 in Gainesville, 77 from the Cape to New Smyrna to 78 in Melbourne. Wind speed and direction, all onshore flow either from the south or the southeast coming in. Sometimes upwards close to 20 miles per hour, 18 mile per hour wind in the last hour right here in Orlando. 24-hour temperature change, flat in Orlando, hasn't changed at all. Gainesville, you're 3 degrees warmer and 5 degrees warmer right now. New Smyrna Beach. Water vapor loop tonight shows all the orange and all the dark. That is the dry air that has really gobbled up all of the cloud cover. Not much in the way of clouds to bother us tonight. Next 24 hours, the pinwheeling around the backside of the high continues. So from time to time, I can't rule out a passing sprinkle or little light shower. But as far as anything kicking up a ruckus, it's just not there. Overnight lows tonight, 60s all over. 66 is a popular number. 65 in Daytona Beach, 68 in Cocoa Beach. Right here in Orlando, 66. Here's tomorrow.
Your forecast brought to you by Napleton Chrysler Jeep Dodge.
Breakout for the day tomorrow by lunchtime, 81. Your daytime high is 85, 10 degrees above normal. Here's the week ahead. We go to the high tomorrow of 85. The overnight low tomorrow night, 67. 85 on Wednesday, Thursday, 83. Come the weekend, well, the hits just keep on coming. 84 on Saturday, 85 on Sunday, and rain chances are about 10% all the way around, mostly coastal.
I'll take hits like that anytime. Yeah. Good stuff, Tom. Thanks. Well, we've heard of a runaway bride, but how about a stuck bride?
How a malfunction could have ruined a bride's big night, plus a food fight caught on camera ahead the hissy fit that sent food flying in a store.
And ahead at 5:30, timeshare troubles. An apparent case of overbooking led to quite the bit of chaos at a local resort. We are pressing for answers.
Need to get up from the couch? Take your phone.
A hissy fit at a local gas station. Deputies say a guy threw hot dogs and poked a clerk with a corn dog stick. Surveillance videos rolling at the Petro gas station on Friday. Deputies say this is what happened. It shows it. Witnesses told Marion County deputies Kavan McDaniel was upset. They say the clerks wouldn't sell the guy any beer. The victim says McDaniel threw hot dogs at her, poked her in the face with a corn dog stick. McDaniel was arrested. A wedding crisis after the I-do's, so a bride marries the groom just like she dreamed, but when it came to the reception, it became a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, she was nowhere in sight. The bride got stuck on an elevator.
I jumped in the elevator, and we started to go up. The elevator kind of just shuttered, and we all thought, oh, weird.
One of her bridesmaids came up to me and whispered in my ear, we have a situation that's going on. Don't be alarmed, but Melissa is stuck in the elevator.
Oh, man.
This is crazy. Melissa Roger was stuck in the Biltmore elevator in Rhode Island, just 4 feet shy of the 18th floor and her reception. She had 2 wedding planners waited for help. Soon the fire department showed up and pried open the doors. Their goal was to get her out without ruining her dress, but that crisis was averted when the technician came and got the elevator back up. After 45 minutes, she was back on solid ground, a cocktail waiting for her.
I wish somebody would hand one through the door there.
Right.
So she
well,
could...
you know what? The good thing is at least it happened before her wedding, because you can imagine her groom would have panicked if she doesn't show
well, some
up.
people would look at that as maybe an omen, you know? What are they saying?
Well, she's already married at that point.
Yeah,
it's
that's
over.
true. And she had some great elevator music to dance to.
That's true. Yeah. Your first dance? Ginger Gatson joins us now with what's next at 5:30.
Coming up at 5:30, a fight over food, a wild fight at a local restaurant. A guy is now in jail, a 70-year-old woman in the hospital. What led up to the outrage? Plus, ever get tired of those unwanted robocalls? Of course. Well, there's an app for that, and it's free. We'll show you the database that intercepts these annoying calls in our schemes and ripoffs reports. You don't want to miss that. We're getting results on News 6 on a beautiful Monday afternoon. Keep it right here. We will be right back.
Steps. That's what it takes. It takes one.
Live, getting results. This is News 6 at 5:30.
Tonight, a would-be car crook busted. The crime caught on surveillance video. The full video in minutes.
Plus, a big delay for guests at a local timeshare. Dozens